So we've got a VF Series 2 LS3 that's come in. It's had a full engine rebuild done somewhere else. Got towed here, wouldn't crank. We found there's no power at the front. Ultimately found that the main fuse had blown at the battery. That goes on the battery. And this pole here is what feeds the very front pole there. So yeah, that one there had blown. So I'd say during the install or removal, one of the main leads to the alternator or starter motors touched the body and tripped it. So we've got all that done. We were able to crank the engine, and we found that, yeah, really low oil pressure for what we would expect during cranking, which has led us through a fair few things that we've done. We pulled the side gallery off under the alternator to just make sure the oil pump had primed and is in fact pumping out oil, which it is. When we turn it by hand, it's now pumping out. We took the oil filter off, and I was able to get the camera up inside, and we've found that there's actually no barbell installed, so you shouldn't be able to see down this oil gallery at all. The other way is coming from the oil pump. From here, that should be blocked off with this barbell here, so it should hit that basically plug there, which would force it down where the camera is coming from into the oil filter. It'll come out of the oil filter through this hole here, and then up the engine, and then feed the engine of oil. So without that plug, it also then seals the end where it's drilled when it's machined. So the oil pump is just going to be pumping out, then back into the sump. So we'll pull the gearbox off, get a barbell installed, and crank it, and hopefully we'll have full oil pressure and we'll be able to get this on the dyno.